To the first ever RetroYuuki open discussion for 2022. I hope you guys are having a very good Sunday wherever you may be. It is the first time we're going to be doing this year, and ironically, it's on January 2nd, 2022. But the importance of today's discussion is two things. Number one, it's our first dive into an open discussion type of stream. What's up? What's up, Brito? How are you, sir? What's up, Century Dragon? How are you? So this is our first time doing an open discussion, talking about a topic. And today's topic, we'll be talking about video editing and the impact that it has as a content creator. So we're gonna have some fun with that. I'm good, Century Dragon. Make sure you guys share and like the stream as well, because this is the first time I'm doing something like this for an actual audience. So we're going to talk about the importance of video editing, why I do it, and why you should guys think about doing it. And we're going to get started in just a moment. Just making sure I share myself too. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about one of the big things that I discovered when I was doing this video editing stuff. Let's go ahead and go over to the thing here. There we go. Oh, nice. Very good. See, you know exactly what we're going to get into. So, how many of you have seen the video or the thumbnail that we've been talking about here? This guy. So this thumbnail, everybody, was the Steve versus Shadow video. I think doing Sonic voice actor, I like. Oh, nice. Yes, sir. Yep. So this was the Steve versus Shadow video that I did for you guys back in December. And the reason why I'm going to show you guys this first is because this is the first time I went out of my way, if you will, to do a video for a channel. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this one first because I think it's important to understand why I went out, why I made a 30-something minute video for you guys. So let's take a look at this video. Now, I apologize immediately for the grain and stuff of this. I'm still working out some stuff for like streaming and stuff. But I wanted to introduce you to the edits, if you will. I'm going to unmute this tab so you guys can listen to what I have for you guys. Because there's some stuff in here that I actually added. Nice shot. I'm gonna show you guys one more part of this. All right. I want you to listen very closely though. What did I add in that video? Besides the scoreboard. Ignore the score though, because I sucked. The score doesn't matter. What matters is the actual edits. Ooh, nice. Okay. So what did I just show you there? Well, I showed you here are video edits that I made for this particular video. So what sound effects were added? The sound effects that were added were the one from the Call of Duty. The Call of Duty sound effects were added, as well as the sound effects of the when you hit somebody in Call of Duty. And I actually added one more where there was a double kill. There was actually a double kill by Steve during this video. But I didn't get to do that. I didn't get to show you guys that. But the important part is, for this particular video, there were edits to be made. Why did I decide to do those edits though? Because when I did these edits, I was thinking, how can I make this video as close to a realistic game, Call of Duty, in a video. Because remember, VR chat, you don't get the sound in this particular world called School Battle Royale. In School Battle Royale, there is no actual sound effects. There's no actual sounds coming from the game, from the world. So I decided to pipe in the hit marker, the double kill sound effect from Call of Duty, and I made my own scoreboard. Now, of course, is it perfect? Absolutely not. But was it worth it at the end? We're gonna find out in a few minutes. Okay? So, what does this all lead up to? This leads up to 3 points about video editing that I think you guys need to understand in order to figure out why videos need to be edited. Okay? There's 3 main points I want to go over. And to do so, I'm going to do something I've never done before on this channel up until I did Moodybot tutorials, and that is bust out something. It's a tool. I think you know it. If you watch Devin Nash, I think you know this tool very well, and I'm about to bust it out here on this channel for the first time in a while. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the notepad. Yay, the notepad. So, talk about this a little bit. There are 3 main points that we need to go over. Number 1, content creators. Let's spell it right. Content creators hate video editing. Why? Too much work. Okay? So, we content creators, or we streamers, I should say, are like, oh, look, Ninja has what? 5 million subscribers. Why? Because he works hard. But he doesn't just stream. He's not just a streamer though. He makes videos off the side. Which is why a lot of people, especially who teach on the idea of video editing, to edit videos and make them fun. Right? Now, not everybody's going to understand that, and that's okay. But you have to edit your video some way. Too much work. Second part of that, you have to learn more skills than usual. Because you need to learn how to do thumbnails, you need to learn how to do edits, you have to learn how to do this and that, okay? And number three, part 1, it's all about the streaming, which is absolutely false. Here's why. Content creators hate video editing because they believe it's all about the streaming. Here's the thing though. Ninja, who's the biggest streamer ever, it's not just a streamer. He makes content out of content out of content, which is what I just showed you there in a few minutes ago. That video, the Steve vs. Shadow video, was from a live stream of VR chat, and that was actually on December. That was the first post Christmas stream that we did a few weeks ago. Okay, that was from that video, that live stream. So I made 2 videos from that one live stream because of that idea. Okay. Number two in terms of video editing. Why is video editing important? Okay. Why is it important? Number 1, helps keep the audience engaged. I'm just gonna put engagement. Okay. How were you engaged with my video of Steve vs. Shadow? First of all, I added sound effects from Call of Duty, the hit marker. When Steve hits me or I hit Steve. Those are hit marker sound effects that you normally would listen to in a Call of Duty game. Okay, and how does that help engagement? Well, you have noise, you have pipe in noise, you have this and that, and the audience gets to be a little bit more enjoyed with that, with the sound effects. They love sound effects and stuff, so they will eat that for dinner. That's why it's important to have it video editing. Number two, in quotation marks, I'm gonna say this word. Cut the fluff. What does that mean? This means extra content, and this means get rid of this bot. There we go. Anyway, sorry about that. Cut the fluff means extra content. Okay. So why is this important? Because remember, each video is never perfect, okay? Even my videos ain't perfect, okay? But cutting the fluff is going to help you out big time. Remember, the entire live stream of that VR chat video was about 1 hour and 45 minutes or so. There's a lot of fluff in there because it's 1 hour 45 minutes. And remember, there's a lot more silent moments in those videos because we don't do sometimes we don't do anything for like 5 minutes in a row. That's why I do these highlight videos for you for every Tuesday. The one with Steve versus Shadow though, that's a brand new thing I'm adding to the channel because of the fact that we do VR chat, okay? Those things I'm adding to the channel, and I wanted to show you, I wanted to use that as an example of what that is, okay? Third point. The third point to this is going to be content from content. Remember what I just said. The VR chat stream was nice. That was fun. Usually I would only make one highlight video per week on a Tuesday. However, because we added the Call of Duty world with the School Battle Royale, by the way, I decided, you know what, let me make content out of content. So I made that Steve vs. Shadow video. And actually, technically, I could have made 3 videos, if in matter of fact. Because at the end, we went to test pilots with this airplane world and VR chat. I could have actually made another one talking about the airplanes in that world and talk about how we did this and that. That could have been another video in itself. I decided to wait until I see how this one goes before I expand this idea. Number 3, the third point I want to make here is talking about making the audience enjoy. And we're talking about sound effects here. That is where I talk about the sound effects, the graphics, etc. Don't just have the audience watch your VR chat stream like VR chat video highlight. Like there's nothing there. There's no annotation, there's no sound effect, there's no graphics. So perfect example is the Steve vs. Shadow video. I'm gonna turn off the notepad in a moment here. So as you guys can see, you have the scoreboard, you have my name there, the RetroYuuki name and the character, and you have all that in there and the icon pictures. Okay? Those are edits placed for the graphics. Now, are they perfect? Of course not. But can I make it better? Of course. Which is why I'm still working on cool stuff for you guys in the very near future. Okay? I love doing this stuff for you guys because you guys are awesome. But I made these extra videos because I want to experiment what I can do. You can tell by my excitement I love video editing. A lot of people do not, however. Okay? That is why I'm trying to inspire you to make these video edits from time to time. Actually, it should be every time, actually, excuse me. The next point is annotations. So annotations is the one like text on screen. It is not the graphics I made for the scoreboard. It is more of the bonus bonus text. I don't use it. I didn't use it here. You will see it on my next one down. Okay, annotations. Okay, this is any information like caption or like a point to be made or an arrow or a circle, anything to make it look good or to make a point. Finally, this is what you guys need to know. You have to have fun doing it. Have fun editing. Okay? You have to have fun with it. If you're not having fun with it, then what's the point of like making a video? Okay? You have to learn how to have fun with making videos like this. It's not as easy as you guys think it is because you have to work hard. You have to work overtime, and I'm putting that in quotation marks. Because if you guys want to know how I do this stuff, I stream VR chat on Thursdays, 5:15 to 7:30, 7:30 sometimes. I do the highlight videos on the weekend, and I upload them for you guys on Tuesdays. Usually on Tuesdays. Now, if you guys are on my Discord server, you guys actually get early access to them when they're done for you guys. So that's what I do for you guys. But it's not as easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Some of these are making some good content with that, okay? Now, those are the biggest 3 points about video editing. Number 1, content creators hate video editing. Most of them. I love video editing because they give me the idea, the chance to show off my creativity. Number 2, video editing is important because they help you with your engagement. Number 3, making the audience enjoy through the use of sound effects and all the good stuff. That's what you guys need to understand when it comes to this. Okay? Now, what happens when we put them all together? Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll be right back in a moment to talk about what's the impact of all this stuff. Okay, we'll be right back in a moment.
Where was y'all at when I was putting in that work, when I was doing that dirt, when I was calling me first sight? Where was y'all at when I was put through the worst? Felt I was in a hearse, but deep down I knew my work. Yeah, every day I did work just to get it. Every day I did work just to have it. Every day I do work, man, I came from the bottom to the top, I made it work. Every day I do work just to get it. Every day I did work just to have it. Every day I do work, man, I came from the bottom to the top, I made it work. Okay. Attention up in this thing. I'm a lieutenant up in this thing. Independent people making their money to get rich. Work affiliated up in this bitch. And you know we all just up, we all lit. Well, if I ain't got no worries, say you ain't gotta worry about. Gotta worry about shit. I know some people didn't want me to make it. When they got a monster, didn't ask for no favors. Mom was the only one who told me she believed me them mistakes in the grass like. I know some people didn't want me to make it. When they got a monster, didn't ask for no favors. Mom was the only one who told me she believed me. I got my homies beside me, you know that we be leading like.
Bosses all in my circle, I got bosses all in my circle, number of bosses all in my circle, this my section, you cannot enter. Bosses all in my circle, I got bosses all in my circle, number of bosses all in my circle, this my section, you cannot enter.
I put in work, I put in work, yeah, I put in that work. I put in work, I put in work, yeah, I put in that work. I remember when I was younger, I didn't hesitate, now I run up numbers. Check my status, you know I'm not bluffing, you can see me coming on the phone. Come on, I put in work, yeah, I put in that work. I put in work, I put in work, yeah, I put in that work. Set the shit.
Alright guys, we are back here. Once again, welcome back to our talk about video editing. And right now we're going to go into the impact of the video editing portion of today's talk here. So, in the first half, we talked about the 3 points of video editing. Number 1 was the fact that the video content creators hate video editing. Number 2 was about making the audience enjoy what you make. And number 3 was about why editing is important. In this part, we're going to be talking about the impact of that video and how it worked in the analytical department. Now, what you see here before you is a little bit of a Google search I did about CTR, click-through rate on YouTube. And that is going to be the part of the analytics for 3 videos I want to show you guys. Okay? So click-through rate is when you see a video on YouTube and you get to click on it, and therefore it adds to the click-through rate. And the average right now is 4 to 5%. So if you're in the 4 to 5% rate of CTR, you'll be in good shape, okay? If you can get above 5%, that's awesome. But most YouTubers will get between 4 and 5% in CTR. Now keep in mind it is an average of days based on that video. Second thing we looked at was the retention rate. The average retention rate, according to this research article, is going to be 35 to 40%. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, none of the videos I'm going to show you guys today, in terms of stats, are above that area, are in that area, but the CTR is in there, near average or above average. Okay? Now, let's go into the video itself. Let's talk about the analytical department. So I'm going to refresh this because this was this morning. So this might have changed based on my numbers here. Yeah, as you guys can see, it did change. And most likely because I did click on the video for that sample in the beginning. So as you guys can see here, we have 3 categories to look over. Overview and reach. Actually 2 categories. To be frank with you guys. So, overview and reach. Overview is how the video did overall. Okay? So you're gonna see views, watch time, and subscribers. There's a 0 here. That means no subscribers on this video. So I have 45 views on this one, 3.5 hours watched in 5 days. As you guys can see here. Now, typically, I'm between 15 and 30 in this range here. This 3.5 hours is how many hours total watched by YouTube viewers of this video. Okay. Here's where it gets interesting. The retention rate. The average view duration here is 4 minutes and 48 seconds. The average percentage viewed is 17.4%. That's not bad, okay? That's actually not bad. Okay? It looks bad, but I'm going to tell you guys now, depending on where you're watching the video, that will determine everything else. So here, for example, retention of 38% and final retention is 24% at the end. Okay? And that's for a 27-minute, 40-second video. Okay? At least for this one. Then we take a look at another statistic that might help us out, and that is the idea of reach. Now, I'm going to explain some numbers here. So 547 impressions. Now, big word here is impression. An impression is when you go on YouTube and they serve you this video. That's an impression. But that's not a click and that's not a view. For a click to work, you click on it, then you watch it, then it counts toward the impression click-through rate, which is 4.9% here. And then that also counts as a view here, and you have 18 unique viewers in the event of this video. So 547 impressions does not equal to 547 views. That is incorrect. Okay? Impression in click-through rate is 4.9%. The average is 3 to 4%. Okay? I mean 4 to 5%. That's very good. to get started with this video. And that's a good start. Views, as you guys can see, is 45, which is 15 more than usual. By usual, they're talking about my videos in terms of like an average. So most likely 30 will be your number here for average. Now engagement is the same thing as the watch time and average view duration. So my average view duration is 4 minutes 37 seconds higher. 4 minutes 37 seconds, which is 4 minutes and 4 seconds higher than my average. Basically, this video is crushing everything else. Okay? So that's what that means, at least for this video. However, I want to show you guys something else. There are 2 more videos with edits I want to showcase guys, and let's compare and contrast the differences. The next video I want to show you guys in terms of today's talk is this one, the post highlights Christmas 2. Now keep in mind this has changed since I did the research model, but the idea is the same. As you guys can see here, there are 22 views on this one, which is obviously lower than the one with the Steve one. Okay? The watch time is only 0.6. But the only difference with this one and the other one is 1+ subscriber. That is nice, and I want to say thank you. But again, watch time is 0.6 compared to 3 point something for Steve vs. Shadow. What else is in this video that we want to understand with edits? Let me show you guys something. Hold on, let me turn on the sound here. Yeah, unmute this.
Anyway, that's good news. I like that. Excellent.
Pay attention to the edits,
Excellent.
though.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Very good. Of course, buddy.
You know what else you get, right?
Look at how I did not add anything. Okay? Remember in the Steve vs. Shadow video, I added something. I added sound effects. I added annotations. I did not add anything here. This is your typical highlight video for me. Okay? And maybe I'm going to start adding annotations because they're working. But this is a typical highlight video, meaning I cut out. I do cut the fluff though. That's a good part. The only thing, the saving grace of this video is actually the ending sequence, which is the one with the work song, the work fam song. The only reason why this was longer was because I added the cast and crew of Emerald Hunters. I'll talk about that later. But the same thing applies. I cut the fluff, that's good. But I did not add annotations, I did not add anything extra. Therefore, this is a typical highlight video. Now, let's talk about the numbers for this one. So, with that being said though, without the annotations and all this cool stuff, my hours dropped to 0.6 for this video. Okay? And compared to the other one, as you guys can see, the retention rate, the final retention, I call it final retention, is 14%. Okay? This is the highest, 132%. But this one, the final, is 14. Okay? The reach on this video is 404, but the click-through rate is 3.2%. That's still in that range of 3 to 4, but it's below the one from Steve video. Okay? Again, similar effect where the annotations didn't come into play. Okay? And that's probably it for this one, unless I forgot to put something in here. Okay, that's it for this one. Okay, there is one outlier, however, that I want to address. This outlier just happens to be the winner of the VR Chat Award for best guest. It just happens to be TBR's centerpiece. But I do want to show you guys why that might have just made that video over the top. So, let's talk about that video. Go ahead and find it here. I have a little section for you guys here for all my VR chat adventures coming to that other channel soon. So, that was this one right here. This one right here. I'm going to tell you guys. Hold on one moment before I open that up. This video has 126 views, and we're going to talk about the stats in a moment. Annotations, that's good. Good boy. Moving images, yes, good boy. But why do you think this one is the outlier? I'll give you a hint. He's on the right. That's right. The outlier was because we had a special guest. Does that mean for the video edits that it's has some effect? Yes, it does. But let's talk about why did this video get way more views than the Steve and the other one? Because we had a special guest. Our special guest was TVR Sailor Peace. TVR Sailor Peace voicing Shadina. My favorite, by the way. That's just a little introduction there. Okay, what else do we see here?
Having fun is important.
Yes, sir. Having fun is important. I have an introduction here too. That's a transition. There's the annotation right here, and that's not bad to start.
Hello there, buddy.
Okay, so that's what happened in that video for edits and stuff. We're not editing live. I'm just showing you guys why video editing is important on Paul. I'll actually do live editing in the next one. But I'm gonna explain. I'm explaining why, like, editing videos is important. Okay, that's what we're doing. I changed the thumbnail to the impact of video editing, and then I almost forgot to change it at one time. But for sure, we're gonna start doing live editing on videos this coming week, because I have a little something special for you guys this week. I like to do a bit of editing. Nice, very nice, Paul. That's good. That's good. You know the deal when it comes to editing. Very good. So, after all that, after all that, do you think this video did better than the other two? If you said yes, I have some bad news for you. Actually, it did not. Well, in views, it did. And it most likely only because that TBR Sailor Peace was there. But, talk about the numbers. Okay, the numbers here are as follows. 126 views as of this moment. I have 125 because, of course, that was this morning for research purposes. The watch time is 2.8 hours. That's not bad. And 3 new subscribers from that. That's actually good. And it's 0.8 more hours than usual. Now, of course, was that helped in any way? Yes. That was helped by the appearance of TVR Sailor Peace. And as you guys can see, she actually helped this video out. Like in terms of engagement and stuff. However, you may have noticed something else. This actually, I believe, has the lowest in terms of average view duration. as of this moment. 1 minute and 18 seconds average. But the average percent of viewed, I believe, is the highest of all three, 28.5%. Now, of course, my Steve video just came out recently. This one has been out for a while, so obviously the numbers are going to be a little bit skewed. But that's how it works sometimes. Here's the numbers that we're going to talk about big time. The reach. This is where it gets interesting. Now, obviously, this has been out for 96 days. So obviously, there's going to be more impressions on this one. 1,600 and X. Meaning, I'm not sure what the exact number. Actually, let me take a look. 1,578, but I think they updated this because it's been 96 days. The click-through rate is 5.5%. That is the only video that's above that range of 3 to 4%. 3 to 4% in terms of the average on YouTube. 5.5%. Now, this is the best video in terms of normal videos. What's your most video? Okay, my most, if you're talking about VR chat, it's this one. But if you're talking about overall, it's actually a tutorial called the Moody Bot, how to play the Moody game. That one has 55,673 views, I think. I'm just giving that number off the top of my head because that's what I remember. It was 55,000 something. So that's the most in terms of my channel. In terms of like VR chat, this was the one. In terms of like edited videos. Okay, now.
Don't worry, I didn't use that.
Oops, go back to it.
There we go.
Get that out of there for now. Anyway. So what can you take away from what you just watched today so far? Video editing is very important, especially if you want to keep your audience engaged, especially if you want to get new stuff in there. What happened? What would have happened if I did not decide to make a second video from that one VR chat stream? Well, this one it exists. This one right here. Only this which one was that? Excuse me. Yeah, I'm a little bit sick, so that's why I have a after wrap. Oh yeah, this one wouldn't exist either. It is a YouTube short I did for Knuckles Shuffle. That's a video. That's an edited video too, in itself. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is the only one that would have existed if I did not do this one. Okay, yeah, exactly. That's the one right there. So, what else do you need to understand in terms of like the concept of video editing? Well, the graphics. And boy, did I use a lot of that in this one. So this is the thumbnail for today's live stream. Okay. I'm going to show you what this is for in a moment. So, let me show you guys what I have for you. This is where I make, this is all where the magic happens. Canva.com. That is where my video editing, not video editing, thumbnails, graphics, and all that good stuff comes from. I make all this myself. The only difference is I don't own copyright to the, of course, copyrighted material. But, as you guys can see here, for the Steve versus Shadow video, this is the thumbnail that I use. If it decides to load on me, yes, please. There we go. This is the thumbnail I used for that video. This is a scoreboard at the end. It is a scoreboard at the end. And then we have the actual score edit. Now you may have noticed that I forgot to put in this. I did not include this part at the of my first one. This is brand new to the video to the edits here. The lead time and run time. So if you guys remember the timer, what happened was if I got a kill, the timer goes up to run time. So every time I get a kill when I don't die, that run timer keeps going until Steve gets a kill off me. Then the timer goes to the right for Steve, and then that run timer continues going. What is up? David Harrow, how are you? That's what happens with the timer. Okay, and the lead time is exactly what it sounds like. How long was I in the lead for? And I'm gonna tell you guys 0 seconds. So that's the correct answer to that one. So that's for this scoreboard edit. And then I had this edit at the very end. And this is a scoreboard at the end, like in Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone. I was actually inspired by Call of Duty Warzone. So I decided to make the edit for that. David Harrow says, I enjoy watching your videos on YouTube and I subscribe to you as well. Thank you so much, Harrow. I mean, yeah, David, thank you so much for that as well. Thank you so much for subscribing on the YouTube. How are you? How was the day so far? So I put the username, the number, the rank, the name, and the username, and the character name, how many kills they have, and the longest streak. Now, remember, there's no contracts in called wars in VR chat. So I decided to change it to longest streak, and actually, there's a typo. This is supposed to be 3, and this is supposed to be 17 to 30. It won't matter much because I lost. Anyway, so that's the edits that I added to the Steve versus Shadow video for that thing. Okay? And everything else here is all graphics I made for the videos I did. Ironically, however, there's a new video coming out on Tuesday. Besides the VR chat highlights from last night. There's going to be another highlight video on Tuesday, along with another edited video on Tuesday. And I would like to give you a preview of that. So as you guys can see, we have this one. We have this one right here. This is called RetroYuuki and Friends Play VR Chat Truth or Dare. So basically, that is the next video, like the Steve vs. Shadow video, that I'm doing for you guys on Tuesday. I'm actually already starting editing this now. So what you're gonna see is this one. That is for Roots the Bat. I was playing as Roots the Bat on yesterday. That is for SPO. My buddy Gamer JVA and I played some Truth or Dare. And then this is for the scoreboard. I'm putting this one in quotation marks though, because the scoreboard in terms of Truth or Dare is how many truths are there and how many dares they were. Because what happened was the host of our session decided to do this randomly. So there's no dice, there's no this and that, there's no asking question. What will you like, a truth or dare? It's just the host decides. So we're gonna have a scoreboard to decide how many truths there were and how many dares there were. And then we have this. So this is the truth or dare question area. So this is gonna be on the bottom of the video. So now I'm mostly gonna focus this on the truths though, not the dares. but maybe I'll decide to do something for there. We'll see. But for the most part, truths are gonna be in here, not theirs. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, the last part of today's little thing here is going to be the actual video editing software. The video editing software of choice is Movavi Video Editor. I'm going to have tutorials on this guy this year, so get ready for that. But let's go ahead and talk about the video editor of choice. I'm going to change this to the video editor here. There we go. This is Movavi Video Editor, and it's my video editor of choice ever since I started making videos. Let me put this on full screen here. There we go. Let me go ahead and load up the one that is coming up on Tuesday. I'm going to give you a preview of that. But before I do, I want to show you how it looks like with the Steeple shadow.
I hope we didn't stay in the same spot. Oh, nice shot.
That's how it went.
That's how we do it.
Did I win? No.
Ooh, let's see.
Steve was good. Steve knows how to play this thing.
I'm serious? No. Ooh. Ooh, nice shot.
Alright, now I'm going to show you guys the preview for the next one. Let's go to Open Project. It's going to be the one for the... Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is how it looks like so far. Now keep in mind, it's not ready yet. It's not ready until Tuesday. I have a little preview for you guys. Now it's not ready yet because I still have to see how I'm going to score it in terms of like truth or dares. But as you guys can see, I already have the scoreboard up on the board on the top right corner of your screen. So at this point, if I started editing this video tonight, instead of doing a live stream tonight for video game at 9:15, I might, big keyword, I might edit this live for you guys. What do you guys think? Live editing of a video. I told you one of my New Year's resolutions as a content creator is to give you guys something new, and this is something new. Because you usually don't see me do these things live when I video edit stuff. But I'm showing you guys how I edit videos anyway. So at this point, if I did this edits now, this is 1-0. 1-0 truth. And then what would happen, because that's the first truth on the board, I'll put the board, this one. I would have actually put this on the board already. This picture, if I could put it on the board right now, would be here. And then I'm going to put exactly what it said on the board from VR chat. Okay, and then what's going to happen is not only is this going to help you guys see what was the truth in terms of like the truth or dare, but it's going to let you answer that same question in the comment section. So technically, we can make videos out of each truth and videos out of each dare. So it's like there's 7 videos that we can do in one VR chat session because of that. You see why video editing is important? Because you get to make more videos than content, okay? That's why a lot of people say, oh, it's just live streaming. No, 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 no. If you're a live streamer, it's not easy. I'm gonna tell you guys now. But if you learn how to put video editing into your arsenal or into your portfolio or into your what's that word? Resume. That's what I'm looking for. If you put video editing in your resume and you're a live streamer and you use TikTok and you use Instagram and you use what's the other one? A few whatever social media. There you go. That's how you get. That's how you get the. That's how you get more view time, more watch time, and all that good stuff. Remember, that's why I was. That's one of the reasons why I was thinking of cutting down on one day of streaming so that I can do more video edits for you guys. That's why I say, you know what? Maybe I can just stream on a Thursday for VR chat, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be doing off-stream content like this. Well, off-stream content in terms of like let's plays with our characters. But let me show you how the edit would look like right now if I did this right away. Maybe we can do live editing at the same time tonight. We'll see. The truth in this one was, are you a fan of any specific sport or sports club? Is the question. If we actually put this in on the board here, so I usually use a fading text. There we go. I use a fading text, and then I'm gonna extend this all the way until this one, until it changes to there, or it changes to another truth. And I'm gonna extend this all the way here, and then I would put this here. I would put this at 60 at least, and then maybe to the left, a line left. And then you can answer this in the comment section when I make this video available to everybody on Tuesday. And now if you guys are on my Discord server, if I can finish this by tonight, you're gonna get it tonight. But don't, I'm a little bit sick right now, so don't like bank on that. But that is the general premise. So are you, are you fan of any I need to lower this down. Let me put this over here. See what we have here. Okay, here we go. Sport or sports club. And then I'm gonna lower down the font to 42 and then put this right there. And there you go. There's the edit. That's how it looks like when we do the video. And then, of course, we have a score. We have a scoreboard. So I'm going to, for the scoreboard, usually it's a static number. I put simple text here, and I do it twice. The first number is the truth number. The second number is a dare number, so it's like a scoreboard. So this one is going to be the truth number. I might make that scoreboard a little bit bigger, because I'm going to do now. I don't do it later. There we go. There it is. And then this one, that should be a 1. Be a 1. And I'm going to raise the font to 36. No, that's too small. There we go. This be a 1. Let me see if I can put this up a bit. There we go. And then we can put this as a 0. Actually, to make this easier, copy and paste. This would be a 0. Okay. This is how it's going to look like.
You know, the truth or the dare. Would that work?
You could. So basically, Silver, Roach, and I are playing. You're hosting it. There you go. Cool.
Now we're talking about who's hosting the thing.
There you go. Cool.
Be able to do that, and then yep. Okay.
So this thing is going to go all the way up to here because it's still 1-0. Until we get to there, it's 1-1. So finally, when we put it all together, I'm gonna make this fade in and fade out. There we go.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys are standing there, yeah.
That is how it's gonna look like.
Be able to do that, and then yep. Okay. Perfect. So SBO just went. So who's next?
That's how it looks like when we
Rouge
with
would have
that
to sit
specific
in
part
Rouge
of the
would have to
video.
sit in the blue chair.
So are you a
Yeah,
fan of any specific sport or sports club? Don't answer this right now. I'll let you guys answer it in the comments when I make this video.
Silver is gonna.
Now I'm not gonna do it for theirs for the bottom part.
Dare.
So this is now going to be 1-1-1. I'm gonna put it here. Excuse me, put this here. And then copy and then paste this. And then this is gonna be a 1. And so on and so forth until we get to the end of the video. But there you go. You can learn a little bit of video editing from me a bit. Alright? I'm gonna do more tutorials for Movavi video editor. So you guys can do this as well. But that's gonna be fun to do later tonight if you guys want live editing. Alright? And I'm gonna put some background music if we're gonna do the live editing of videos. But don't assume that I'm gonna start doing live video edits every time. I'm just gonna give you guys a sample of what it could look like if I do this as like a live stream. Okay, because I don't start the next stream until 9:15 if I do a night stream. Afternoon streams are 5:15 to 7. Night streams are 9:15 to 11 my time. But it's gonna be already 12:15 in the morning if you guys are Eastern. Okay? But if you guys are on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna have a poll in the community tab. If you guys want to see a live edit tonight, if you want to see it, then I'm gonna do live editing. If you do not want to see it, then the next live stream is not until Thursday. Okay, because I'm gonna start doing that schedule where we do the off-stream content that I promised starting tomorrow. Okay, so make sure you guys vote on that when I put it up on the community tab. But for now, that's it. That is how we do it, y'all. Let me see if anybody is on that we can raid, because it is a little bit early at 6 o'clock. Usually those who stream with me or like who stream at the time, they're not usually until like 7, 8, 9. We'll see. We'll see who can raid, but if not, that's okay. We'll just be back with you guys on the next one. I'm not gonna be forcing raids. We'll see. Let's see what we have. We can raid on YouTube, but that's not until like 2022 later on this year. Let's raid. Oh, excuse me. And I don't think anybody is on Twitch right now unless Mr. Work is gonna play Supporter Sunday. Let me see let me see if he's on. See if he's on right. So we can raid somebody. If not, that's okay. He is. I don't think he's on. No, he's not on yet. Unless he's not on today. No, he's on tomorrow, 11 in the morning. So we're not gonna raid tonight on Twitch. But if you guys are on Facebook, we're gonna raid Absby Wilden. Absby Wilden. She is playing, I believe, Call of Duty Warzone. Or Vanguard, excuse me. So we'll be back at 9:15 if you guys voted for the live edits. If not, the next live stream is not until Thursday, y'all. Or VR chat. So we'll see what happens. Start voting when I put it up there. You will get content this week though. The 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 VR chat videos on Tuesday, and then Monday we have the Mario ROM hack with Francis the Hedgehog. Tuesday we have Mario ROM hack with Francis the Hedgehog. Wednesday we have an indie game for you guys. Thursday VR chat live. Friday we'll see. Go ahead and rate Absby Wilden. See you guys later tonight or Thursday at 5:15. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys soon.